Greetings, great awakening. Journey with me into the unknown with your host, Budan Jazir. Now, I'm feeling a little, not a little, a lot. I am super jazzed right now. One, a certain time, at night you lay down, to go in the astral. But then there's some times where you get summoned in though, like, it's like, somebody just put you out. Well, I had one of those last night, so I woke up real super jazzed. Then on top of that, see, I got green on. I had I call this shake or smoothie, Incredible Hulk. It has 2 or 3 red leaf romaine lettuce leaves, about 3 or 4 kale, about 2 or 3 stalks of celery, 1 whole large avocado, 2 medium green apples, one green pear, about maybe, I don't know, a nice amount of cilantro, and then I add a banana. Man, got me on. Now this is after my alkaline water, so on my way to my journey, my everyday journey, I'm sitting here in nature, I'm sitting on a bench, and I said, you know what? It's time to hit them with a little bit more of my truth. So, you see the title, Be Formless and Shapeless. Because becoming formless and shapeless is it should be one's self goal in this journey, though. Why I say that? You ask, well, along this journey, I heard a lot of quotes, and I just seen a quote, not too long ago, and the title said it all for itself. It said, "What is soft is strong," by Lao Tzu. And it goes, water is fluid, soft and yielding, but water will wear away at a rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is fluid, soft and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard. Now, what does that mean? You say, I'm gonna tell you, in a little bit. Gotta wait. Now, that anything soft overcomes hard. The gentle overcomes the aggressive. To yield is to overcome. To love is to overcome hate and bring peace to the world. To remain low is to lead from behind, unknown to all. True humility is strength, not weakness. Because it disarms what? Antagonism. And ultimately conquers it. My truth. Now, I told you, I'm going to hit you with my truth. And hopefully it helps you to unlock your truth. So, before I go into explaining what all this means, let me first give you another one. How many of y'all really paid attention or listened to what, that brilliant mind, Bruce Lee, used to say? And the main one that kind of refers to, Lao Tzu is, you must be like water. We must be like water. We must be formless, shapeless. Because if you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you pour water into a glass, it becomes the glass. If you pour water into a kettle, it becomes the kettle. Now, what is all this saying though? It's referring to your true self, your soul. Our souls, for it, they are formless, shapeless. And what? And it's soft. And like Lao Tzu said, anything soft is strong. Now, and it had to what? It had to take on this flesh, which is rigid and cannot yield. And in order for the soul to live on this physical plane, So our souls had to what? They had to become the body. We are not humans with a soul. We are souls encased in a body. Period. When are y'all gonna get that? When are y'all gonna get that? Now, this is a movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it ASAP. Lucy. Now, I'm not gonna, tell or get into, the movie too much, but ooh, some good gems in there though. It's a very metaphysical movie. Watch it a few times, 3, 4, 5 times, maybe more than that, because I ain't seen it so many times that I broke that movie apart, But this is one part though that I want to speak on. That really did something. That really helped me to understand those quotes. The scene where she was on a plane, right, and she asked for some champagne. I do believe it was champagne. She got a glass of champagne. And she took a sip. And her teeth started to fall out. And as she realized what was going on, then her flesh started to dissolve, right? It started to dissolve. Why? Because if the soul feels threatened, it'll destroy this. Just like Lao Tzu said, anything soft and yielding can wear away water wearing away out of a rock. That's not soft, and it's not, and it doesn't yield. It's rigid. So, why? For survival, people. Survival. If the soul feels threatened, it's getting on. It's not going to stay in this body. It's not going to want to stay in this body at all. It's going to destroy this body. And it's going to move on to the next. On to the next. So, if, water became what you pour it into, that also can be said for what? Our soul. Our soul. Now, what happens when you let water sit? What happens? It dissolves. It evaporates. Like what? Like Lucy in the movie was about to. Because water, when water feels threatened once, it is put into something which, it has become, or which is keeping it from flowing and doing what it's supposed to do. Because water likes to be free. Just like what? Our soul. So, free your soul and embrace. And remember, be what? Formless, shapeless, my friends. Because see, that right there is hard to do. I had to. Bruce Lee was moving that. He did that little, but, we are souls in this flesh. And this flesh is nothing. Whenever this soul feels like, this flesh, I'm done with this. I'm tired of this. It can have way at it. There's nothing you can do about it. So why are you thinking that's all you are is this? When you need to be embracing what you really are, which is that soul, which is that divine being that lives inside of you. It's all through your body. Just like water, if you pour water into a glass, it's not going to just take up part of the glass. It's going to take up the whole glass as much as you fill into it, right? Same thing with our soul. Our soul is all through our body. That explains why we have this auric field that goes around our whole body, because it is what? Using the hairs of our body, we're not supposed to shave. Not only is it antennas, but it also is fillers. that the auric field sits on. You know, anything touches in there, hit that hair, and then the hair goes in and relays it back to the atoms, the soul. Mm. Yeah, I need every bit of it. Now, I hear my hawk, man. Anyway, I just tripped out a little bit, but mm. You like what I'm doing? Yeah, I see you. Every day I come out, you ever leave, I see him somewhere. And he usually call, you know. You know? Swoop down. Anyway, so, there you go. Come out from them clouds, man. Man. So, our souls are very powerful. Regardless if you don't want to, you know, acknowledge it or not, it is what it is. And when that time comes, where are you going to be at? Are you going to be, you know, accepting who you truly are? Or are you still going to be ignoring who you truly are? And that's what it's going to come down to. The ones that ignore and the ones that accept. And the ones that ignore, I don't even know what to tell you. Now, the ones that accept, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah, it's going to be beautiful. But the ones that don't, you know, I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know. But you will want to find out real quick. Are you, you know, accepting? Or are you rejecting? That's all I'm going to say. You know, because sitting down, can't sit too long. You know, I got to move, you know, full of energy. Like sitting down, you know, sit still when I'm at home. But when I'm out, I got to move. Like Unc say, what? Sunshine shake on. Sunshine shake on them. Oh, you know, they brought the sun out too while I'm shaking. Oh, feeling good. 13 love. To all y'all, family, cousins, TLC. The best is yet to come, cousins. The best is yet to come. Believe that. This is just the beginning. Just wait. Wait till the world gets the look of us. But anyway, peace, love, unity. One.